The empty red dresses snap furiously in a wicked wind, commanding attention. There's 40 of them on display outside of the National Museum of the American Indian in Washington. Each dress represents a missing or murdered Indigenous woman.
So at the beginning of the project,
The installation is the creative brainchild of visual artist Jamie Black, whose goal is to raise awareness about the high rate of violence against Native women.
what I do is I put up empty red dresses in public spaces so that people can connect to the absence of these women, but also to the power and presence of the women through the red dress.
On this freezing day outside the museum, Black pays homage to the women the dresses represent in a special performance.
I really wanted to use my talents and my gifts to further the voices of a lot of people who are silenced. And Indigenous women are really facing, this epidemic of silence.
Her choice of the color red was deliberate.
It's our sacred lifeblood. It's like where our vitality comes from and our energy and our power as human beings. But it's also kind of an allusion to the violence and the loss of that sacred lifeblood through violence.
She calls her installation the Red Dress Project, or the Redress Project.
Redress is a word that means to put right a wrong. And Indigenous women have been facing injustice in North America for hundreds of years.
What do you do when your sisters are under attack?
But more and more Native women are refusing to be silenced and are becoming proactive.
I think in these ways, in these movements like Standing Rock and Idle No More, we see the strength of Indigenous women to maintain culture in the face of such colonial violence.
I am very, very proud and honored to serve.
Black and other supporters are also encouraged by the presence of 2 Native American women in Congress now.
I think the 2019 Congress for Women was exceptional in the numbers that we now have in Congress, but for Native people, having 2 Indigenous women represent Kansas and New Mexico is obviously something we've not seen before, and hopefully we'll be able to bring attention to Native issues.
In the meantime, Black hopes the red dresses will have an impact on all who get to see them.
What I think the artwork and creativity can really do is really hit people in the heart. People who walk by those dresses, they can't unsee that. That's going to sit in their memory for a very long time. And I think it has a really emotional impact on people even before they know, what the dresses are even there for.
Julie Tabo, VOA News, Washington.